Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Outcasts. Where, as I mentioned at the end of the last episode, we're going to do the Champions League draw, and then it's going to be a live commentary of the League Cup final, which is against Monaco. Now, if you saw the second leg of the Bayern Munich tie, you saw that Ibra was taken off with an injury. Unfortunately, he's broken his leg, so he's out for 5 to 6 months. Now, I need to check how far Aguero is from coming back from his injury, because otherwise he's not too far away, 2 days. So we're going to have to play Cavani for the next couple of matches up front. One of them's against Auxerre. I think they're in the league below us, but it is in a semi-final, so I'm sure Cavani will be able to do it against them. They're 7th in League 2, so Cavani up front should be able to do all right. But first up, we're going to do the Champions League semi-final draw. And as you can see, it's good for us. If we can avoid Chelsea, that is perfect. We got Atletico in our group stage this season, which obviously they beat us and we drew with them. So I wouldn't mind playing them again. Benfica knocked out Barcelona as well, so they won't be an easy team by no stretch of the by any stretch of the imagination. So I'll draw the first team. First up, PSG. We get Benfica. That's great for us, to be honest. It's probably the best team we could have hoped for. Then Atletico against Chelsea. I'm not sure who I would rather win that one, but we just need to focus on ourselves. If we can get to the Champions League final, I'll take either of these two. So that is by far the best scenario that we could have hoped for. Very, very happy about that, in fact. So what I'll do now is sort out my tactics because, well, what I'll do now actually is I'll come back to you because we're still a day away from the match against Monaco. So I'll be right back in just a second. So this is the lineup that we're going to play against Monaco. I have made a couple of changes because the team were a bit tired from the game against Bayern Munich. Defence is pretty much the same. We brought in Thiago Silva instead of Marquinhos. Pastore starts ahead of Pogba because he's just fitness related, and Cavani starts up front because Ibra's broke his leg. Aguero's back to full fitness in a couple of days, but I've risked him on the bench. That's just because I'm lacking attacking options. We've only got Augustin, who's like a young winger basically, on our bench, and that's it. The rest are like defenders or midfielders, so we're going to have to risk that. In terms of the Monaco lineup, it's pretty much their strongest side from what I can tell. They're actually unbeaten in their last 3 matches. Let me just check my tactics actually, because I'm not sure if I'm still on like counter or anything. No, so I'm going to play on my normal tactics. See how it goes. We beat Monaco 3-0 away from home recently, but I think since then they've been on a 5-match unbeaten run, so it might be tough, especially since we're coming off the back of playing Bayern Munich in the Champions League. But we'll just head into the match and just pray that fitness isn't a concern for us in this match. We've got decent substitutes, like we can bring Pogba on if we need him, and Aguero maybe, but I'd rather not risk him, especially with like the Champions League semi-final coming up. But here we are, 7 minutes in. Let's get an early goal. We've scored loads this season. Matuidi, can he find a pass? Kazawa, Hazard's free if he can find him. There we go, Hazard. To Cavani, Bale, 1-0. There we go, the nice early goal. I'm surprised there wasn't a penalty given for the foul on Cavani. But we're 1-0 up in the French League Cup final against Monaco, which is great. First against second in the league. Come on, Verratti, Kazawa. Crosses in, Cavani, can he score? Hazard can score, 2-0. And it looks like we're going to get our first trophy of the season. His 30th goal of the season. Well, I said first trophy of the season. Obviously, we've already won the league, so this will be our second trophy of the season. We could actually get a quadruple this season. Like, if we're into the semi-final of the French Cup, we're against a team called Auxerre, who are in League 2. So hopefully we can get to the final in that. Hopefully we can get to the Champions League final. We've got a good draw there. He's El Shaarawy anyway. Crosses it in. Jermaine at the back post. Lloris with the excellent save. Bernardo. Oh, we didn't clear it. 2-1. That goal could have been avoided, really. I'm quite disappointed in that. But anyway, here's Bale straight away. Are they going to equalise? Jermaine. Oh, they've got players free here. Fabinho. El Shaarawy. Bernardo. 2-2. We have blown it. Is he offside, though? It's offside. Yes. Right. I need to tell the team to, like, tighten up or something. Yeah, I'll say tighten up just to get us through to, like, towards half time. I think the team talks, like, I read they only last about 5 minutes of game time. So we just see out their little spell of pressure without changing to defensive. We've got 5 minutes until half time. We're doing good in possession, good on shots, and good on the scoreline at half time. So there we are, 2-1 at half time. It's tighter than I would have liked, especially after we went 2-0 up. I thought like that would have been game over, really. I'll assertively tell them, let's have a look. Go out and prove that you are winners. Yeah, I didn't expect a great reaction, so I don't know why I picked it. Yeah, we'll just start the second half. So I've got some subs to make. My team are a bit tired, but if we can make it 3-1, I'm comfortable that we can hang on from there. Here we are with a corner. Verratti, Fabinho will get it. Hazard will pick that up. Give it back to Verratti. There we go. Back to Hazard. Again, back to Verratti. Aurier now getting involved. Verratti. Aurier. Matuidi. Bale. Verratti. Pastore. There's a massive gap there. Cavani, Hazard. Ooh, he's got a score there. Honestly, I thought Cavani would have just took it and shot. He played in Hazard, but you need to score those. Like, Hazard's been great for us this season, so I can't be too harsh on him. Bale's taking a knock. Looks like he wants to come off. It could be a dead leg. Okay. We'll take a look at him. Yeah, 46%. Like, I haven't got great attacking options. That's the problem. I'm going to bring on Pogba, but then put Pastore there. Pastore is an advanced playmaker. And swap these two around, actually. They're both comfortable like that. What about a second sub? I'll take off Kazawa for Arbeloa. I've been making that sub a lot so far. Well, lately in the game. Yeah, Bale's coming off. It's breezy and wet conditions, so not great conditions to play a match, really. For my like sort of play. Wet's good because we can pass it around a bit faster, but breezy not so much. Almost time to make my final sub, I think. Yeah, I'll do it now. 72 minutes. It seems like a good time. Let's have a look. Probably Zuma or Aurier. In fact, I'll tell these two to defend now because we're not going to make it. Well, I don't want to take it to extra time. And it looks like we're going to have to like sort of hold out. We'll bring on Marquinhos. It's not a bad sub to have, really. Sub these two around like that. I know Thiago Silva's better as a ball playing defender defend, but I like having them this way around for some reason. Instructions. Overlap is coming off. We'll run at the defence. We'll go on counter. Normal tempo, slightly deeper. Sometimes close down. Direct passing. No, in fact, no, I don't need to go on direct passing. We can retain possession and control. Alright, so we'll leave on sometimes. I'm honestly arguing with myself. We'll see what happens, really. It's all 3 subs made. They've kept the same formation. I'm surprised they haven't gone for like 2 strikers. We're on control. About 10 minutes left now. Oh, there's a highlight just as I was pausing it to make changes. Marquinhos to Arbeloa. Pogba gets tackled, but Marquinhos will get there. Arbeloa. Good ball. Thiago Silva, Pastore. Cavani's got space if they want to play it through to him. There we go. There we go, I just needed some help. Pastore gives it back to Cavani. Ooh, good save, Subasic. Not sure if Cavani could have passed it there. I don't think he should. I think I'm just being a bit too harsh on him. Verratti, Tulalan will get it away. Bernardo Silva, well, almost picked it up. 86 minutes gone. I'll go into my tactics. And we'll go to contain. I'll put Pogba there. I'll play like this sort of formation, so we'll play quite narrow. Low tempo. Deep defensive line. So Verratti, like Aurier, Thiago Silva, Matuidi, they're all tired, so I can't afford to let it go to extra time. I didn't even change it to contain. I've never picked Roman playmaker in my save so far, so God knows how that will work. Apart from that, it's a bit experimental. There's a highlight straight away as well. Shit. Here's Bernardo Silva. He scored against us. El Shaarawy. Verratti to Hazard. Well done. Come on, we just need to hold on. Don't blow it. Like, our players are tired. Fabinho, Marquinhos will win that back. Well done. Here's Cavani. Oh, that's a good pass. Verratti. Back to Cavani. He seals it. 3-1. Tie over. Excellent. 89th minute. 3-1. Our second trophy of the season. We've already beat last season, where we only won the league title last season, which is a bit disappointing. Well, I suppose we won like the French Super Cup, Charity Shield, whatever sort of thing, but that doesn't really count. I won that this season as well. So technically it's like the third trophy we won this season, but I'm not really counting it. Not a lot's happening for them, to be honest. Let's have a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam, full time. 3-1. We win the League Cup. Excellent. Absolutely fantastic. Look, I'm honestly so relieved that it didn't go to extra time. We didn't really play well, but I'll tell them to enjoy the success. But there we are. I think that's going to be it for today's episode. There's not really too much to talk about because the Bayern match was the last match that I played, so I don't need to go through any results or anything. We'll take a look at the news items and stuff, see if there's anything interesting. But this is what I've got coming up. I'll probably do next the Champions League semi-final first leg and second leg as like a double live com. I'm going to do the French Cup semi-final off camera. You don't really need to see that. We should win against Auxerre. So what I'm going to say is the next episode will be this, the Champions League semi-final. Then I think the French Cup final will be before the Champions League final if we get there. So we'll just have to I'll just have to judge it by that. But the semi-final will probably be in the next episode, so you can expect that soon. So thank you guys for watching. I'll quickly go through the news items while I'm doing my outro. As I say, that's my third trophy of the season. I sort of treble, apparently. Semi-assistant. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. It was just a nice little chilled out episode today. It's like, I was confident we were going to win, and we did. They see Verratti's on form. In fact, one thing that I will show you is something that I always forget. Is obviously this series is called the Outcasts, and if you don't know, the highest rated defender, midfielder and attacker get put into a hat at the end of the season, like a randomizer, and then we can't use that player ever again. So the one from last season was Di Maria. His value has dropped a lot, and as you can see, he hasn't played for us. He's played internationally and non-competitive matches, but he hasn't played for us at all. He's been trying to leave, but I won't let him. So we need to keep him until 2019, and then we can just release him, see what happens from there. But in terms of for this season, highest average rating. So for the attackers, it'll be Hazard at the moment. Defenders, it'll be Aurier. Once again, it was Aurier last season as well. And for midfielders, it will be Pogba. So out of those three, I'd rather lose Aurier, but you know it could be any three of them. I'd rather keep Hazard because I've only had him for one season. I spent like 100 million on him. No, I think I spent 80 million on him. But anyway, that's something to worry about in a few episodes' time. It's not really something that I need to worry about right now. Just try and like focus on finishing the season strongly, and hopefully we can get 2 more trophies. I'd love to win the Champions League with PSG in my second season, and the French Cup. I'm pretty confident that we could win that. I'm not sure who we would face in the final, but we'll just have to wait and see if we can beat Auxerre. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.